What's up, guys? It's Will here, back again, and today we're here to do another collection tour reaction, and today we have none other than Mr. Beard God, we're leaving that take in, Beard God, El Professoro, the Beer God. I'm sure he drinks lots of beer also, possibly, I'm not really sure, but he also has an amazing beard that rivals even Kratos himself. Mr. Beard God, not beer, with a D on the end, Mr. Beard God is a legend of sorts. And guys, go check out his channel. I linked this collection tour in the description below, as well as his channel. He is very close to 1,000 subscribers. Mario is an amazing guy, so we seriously got to show him some love if you're willing to do that. Let's get him to 1,000 and get him over that benchmark, get him over that hurdle. That said, let's waste no more time, guys. We're gonna jump right into Mr. Beard God, El Profesoro's collection tour. And this was old, mid-2021. This is the only one that he's done, and I messaged him and I was like, Mario, I gotta do a collection tour. He's like, yeah, no, I gotta update it. And I was like, we're going with what we got, baby. So I'm sure there's been some changes along the way, but if we're going mid-2021, we got a lot of Star Wars stuff here. A lot of Star Wars stuff. Looks like a Death Trooper specialist we got. I'm not sure, is that the Revenant Trooper? I'm pretty sure it is. I'm not a big trooper guy, so I don't know all the troopers. The Purge Trooper, not the Purge Trooper, sorry, in the background here with the red. The Incinerator Trooper, I think that might be what that is. Maybe my trooper knowledge is a little bit better than I think. Of course, Dorsdale Mando, the non-Chrome Beskar Mando, Heavy Mando, and not sure who that trooper is. Boba Fett Deluxe from Empire with that helmet. See, I'm not a big fan of that helmet with the little lines on it. I actually sold mine. I kept the figure and then sold the helmet because I knew I was never really going to use it. But to each their own. I do think it looks pretty cool. Mario's display, honestly, is beautiful. This is probably very similar to how I'll have my module cases set up when I actually get them in hand. I kind of like the idea of having one line in front and then a line in the back with risers in the beneath them. So basically you can rise the figures up to make each sort of a layer stand out. I think Mario's done that very effectively. We're also very similar in that we're both sort of character to museum pose guys. Not a lot of dynamic poses here besides that Anakin, which is tends to be how I go as well. I like to preserve the figures and give them something that's you know, confident and normal and indicative of the character themselves and representative of the character, but also nothing too crazy that's gonna like overwhelm everything else on my shelf. Also, you can save space typically by doing these sort of character poses. I love the way these module spaces are lit. Mario has absolutely killed this. Very clean display. Lots of Star Wars stuff. More Death Trooper specialists. Love that. That might have been a regular Death Trooper down below from Mando. I'm not sure. Maybe I went by too fast. Krennic. We got Tarkin. We got the Emperor. And that Vader. Is that... It might be the... I don't know if that's the Rogue One Vader that I sold Mario. If not, that might be a New Hope Vader. I'm not sure. But one of those two. One of those two. They look beautiful nonetheless. Royal Guards. Got some troopers. Really, really like this. Really, really like this. A lot of Star Wars stuff. Mario's a big Star Wars guy. We know this about him. We know this about Beard God. But I love the lighting, the way with the module cases with this lighting. It gives it sort of a dramatic vibe to it. I guess that's what I would call it. It gives it a little sort of contrast because it's not all bright on everything all the time. It gives it a little bit of shadow to make it feel authentic and natural and human. And I think that's what I like about it. It makes it feel real. That's what I like. So yeah, the Ewok got an R2 there with all the bells and whistles. Got Empire Yoda, I believe that one is from Dagobah. And then got the, is it the Ewok? No, not the Ewok, the Jawa. Sorry, I'm getting my Star Wars lore mixed up here. My Star Wars lore is mixed. Let's see, I love that. I love that Mario is also using accessories very effectively. He's done a really good job of sort of making everything feel like almost like a diorama base, even when it's not intended to be. He's making one out of what he has available to him. And I think that's pretty cool. Like I said, I love the black in these module cases, by the way. Mario, you're making me want to get my Death Trooper Specialist back because I originally sold mine because I was going to get the Chrome one. I was like, well, I don't really need the Specialist. I'm going to sell this one and get the Chrome one. And the Chrome one didn't quite turn out how many of us had hoped. Some people love it. That's great. It wasn't quite for me from what I saw in the videos, the goldish sort of color that it had. So I was kind of waiting for Andor to reissue the Death Trooper Specialist, and it's not happened yet. So we're going to see if it does eventually. That Krennic is really cool. I really like Rogue One. I need to watch it again. Rogue One's not like in my top 2 or 3 Star Wars movies. It's probably somewhere between like 4 or 5, something like that. But a lot of people really love it more than I do. And it's a very good film from what I remember. I really like the, over time, I've gotten more connected to the characters. When I initially saw it, I was like, I don't know, there's not really much development for them. Didn't really get connected to too many of them. And I really liked it overall, but I felt like over time I sort of understand what the scope of the film was and what its purpose was. Yeah, that looks like a New Hope Vader to me, actually. Yeah, now looking up closer at it. Royal Guard, I've never been much of a Royal Guard guy. I'm more of a Praetorian Guard guy because it's a sequel lover here, you know. So, you know, I don't always love The Last Jedi, but the other two, I just love the Praetorians and what their scene. Even though the fight scene, you can talk about the choreography, I get that, but I still thought it was pretty exciting in the theater. Mario's a big trooper guy. We know this about him. And they can look really nice when they're displayed well together. He's got some sideshow mythos statues here. These are 5th scale. This is Asajj Ventress, and we got Darth Maul, of course. And he's got the horny head on Darth Maul. So I'm glad that he's got the horny Darth Maul head on there. I like the other one, but Mario's really got a nice statue display going on here. They really complement each other really nicely. Both of these are really nice statues. Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, again, not crazy about that Obi-Wan head sculpt, but if you need an Obi-Wan, I understand why you would get this one. Until we get the new one, even then, that one's questionable with the head sculpt. Oh, I love that hologram with Anakin and the Emperor. I guess I maybe just didn't realize or forgot that came as an accessory because I really like that. C-3PO, that's Sideshow. I had that figure and it was actually really nice. I sold it to Graham, actually. Jedi Night Watch. Yeah, great guy. So I sold it to him. I'm waiting on another C-3PO from Hot Toys, like a gold one. Darkside Anakin, of course. Mario had to flex that one on us. He's got Farm Boy Luke from A New Hope and Leia from A New Hope. That Obi-Wan figure looks really great with the hood on. You can really display that figure either way because the head sculpt is so good. It almost sometimes, I always set the hood off because I'm like, man, I love how good the head sculpt is and I don't want to cover any part of it. But nonetheless, it looks great like this because he's you know, representing a scene of when he sneaks into the Death Star. That Leia is a really nice figure, So really happy to see Mario has that one because that's a very expensive one now. The Han Solo showing off a little chest. Maybe we get another Han Solo at some point. That is by far the best Hot Toys Chewbacca that has been made. I guess there's only been 2, right? And this one is much better. So I'm glad Mario has this one. He's got Luke. I think that's a Return of the Jedi Luke, it looks like to me. But maybe a custom cloak? Not sure exactly. So the Boba Fett, we got the Grogu and Mando, and this was 2021, so, you know, the Beskar Mando. Mario, he didn't have the Chrome Mando at the time, and I'm assuming he's going to get it now, but that Mando still looks really good with the non-Chrome, and maybe that'll become popular to some people because it's a little less shiny, and some people might be like, oh, maybe it's a little more accurate to the show, but that Chrome look, it's hard to ignore. That thing it really pops on a shelf. Mario's got troopers. All right, so let's get out of some Star Wars stuff. Mario's expanding his horizons. He's got Deadpool here with the X-Men shirt on. He's got the Infinity Gauntlet, which is, I think, 6 scale, right? No. It's I think it's quarter scale. I'm not sure, something like that. So it's Assassin's Creed, but I'm assuming it's Altair because that's the only character I know from Assassin's Creed. So Alita, nice. That's a really nice figure, actually. There's a lot of display options for that one. Really, really a lot of valuable display options. Endor Leia. Mario clearly loves his Leia and his Luke. He loves his OT, his OG trilogy. That's the animated Boba Fett from my recollection. Mud Trooper Han Solo also looks pretty cool. That became a grail for like a very short period of time when it was like it just released and it sold out very quickly and everyone was like, oh my god, I didn't realize I want one, I like Solo now, and then everyone started buying it and paying a lot of money for it. I don't know if it's still like that, I doubt it, but okay. Galaxy's Edge lightsabers, really like these. Mario is a very frequent Disney visitor because I'm pretty sure he has the pass. Mario, you have the annual pass, do you not? You have to comment down below and let us know, but I'm pretty sure you do. So guys, Mario has a well-rounded, curated, really nice collection as of 2021. I know he's added a lot since then, like the Daenerys statue from Prime 1 that we unboxed together. That said, this is a really nice collection, guys. Like I said, I really like how this looks. Sometimes I feel less is more. That tends to be my approach nowadays. Like having a nice curated collection that really feels like it's refined. You got the best pieces that you love, and it's streamlined instead of having a ton of things that maybe you don't care as much about. I feel like it's not about the quantity as much, it's more about the quality of your collection, but to each their own. Everyone's going to have their own philosophy, and do your thing, live your life, and collect how you please. That said, Mario, thank you so much for letting me react to this collection tour. It's beautiful. Can't wait to see your updated version. And yeah, you've inspired me. I can't wait to get my Module Spaces sometime in the next couple months, I'm hoping, but I guess we'll see. So yeah, anyway, Mario, thanks so much, guys. Check out El Professoro in the comments below. A video link to this collection tour, as well as his channel, is below in the description. That said, thank you so much. Peace out. Bye. I will catch you in the next one. Bye, bye, bye. How do I end this? Oh, there it is. Bye.